Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel. It is your favorite girl. Am I still your favorite? Did you guys forget about me? I hope not. Jocelyn Valdez here today to film a video for my YouTube channel. I know this is not the best lighting. I'm going to work on it. I'm just getting back to using my camera and all of that good stuff. So yeah, I just decided enough is enough and I need to get my ass back on YouTube. So I'm here and I'm going to be filming my everyday glam. What's new? I hope this lighting is better. I just don't like the shadow that I see, but that's just gonna have to do for today, okay? So my skin is already cleansed. I have no makeup on. I'm just going to put on my moisturizer. For moisturizer today, I am using the Volution Beauty, I don't even know how to pronounce that, Yuapon Tea Glow Awakening Moisturizer. I do have oily skin, but when I don't moisturize my face, it is so dry. So even if you have oily skin, ladies, oh, I forgot I don't have lashes on, so I can put it on my eye. Oh. I've been getting lash extensions for the past couple months and I wasn't feeling too well the other day, so I pulled them out. And I think I'm gonna take a break for a second. I crease a lot under my eyes, so I've noticed when I put a eye cream on before I do my makeup, my under eyes don't crease as much. So today I am using the Fresh Beauty Lotus Youth Preserve Eye Cream. Oh, focus. I also put it on my wrinkles at the, I also put it on my fine lines at the top of my forehead because you guys can see I have fine lines, and my smile lines because I've said this before, I be smiling way too much, so I just put that on my smile lines. And just blend in. And I've always said this, use your ring finger because it's the finger that presses the softest on your skin. So under your eyes, you really want to be gentle. I have this rose quartz stone that I use. It's called, like, I forgot what it's called. Geisha, not geisha, what? Gouache or something like that. But it just helps when you rub it on your face. It helps to circulate the blood flow. So I just like to do this before I put my makeup on so my skin can be, you know, plump and ready for the makeup. And I have this is a vibrating tool that helps circulate the blood also, and I was gonna sell this on Pretty Baby Venus, but I was like, I don't know if anyone's gonna be interested in this, but it actually freaking works so good. So let me know if I should start selling these because I really love it. I use it almost every night, especially when I want to do extra self-care. This is what I do and what I use. I have this giant scar because I had a giant pimple right there and I popped it. That's not good. And my cats love this. And it helps, like, you see? I just take my time. I love doing this at night before I go to bed because it just takes all the stress off of the day that you, like, stored in your face. And then you just twist it and then it turns off. So let me know if I should sell these because I love this and it's a staple in my beauty routine. So another staple in my skincare routine is sunscreen. Ladies, gentlemen, everyone, you need to use sunscreen because this will literally change your life. Today I am using the Replenish Sunscreen Tinted Oil Free Face Sunscreen with SPF 50. I put one pump and it's a big pump, so I think that's like the amount you need. And I just put it, I rub it in all in my face. Once I tried this, I started loving sunscreen because it does not leave my face with a white cast or anything, even though it looks like a lot. Just rub it in. I definitely noticed a difference. I noticed a difference in my skin once I started using sunscreen again, because I used to use sunscreen like faithfully and then I stopped, and I just noticed that my skin just looks so much better with it. And don't forget your neck and your chest. It looks like it's leaving a white cast right now, but it's really not. It doesn't leave a white cast. But you just gotta rub it in really good. So it kind of looks on camera like there's a white cast, but in person there's no white cast. Okay, so now that my sunscreen is on, primer, I'm using my Old Faithful face primer, Hangover RX. So I focus this on where my pores would be, or like fine lines, or anywhere that I kind of break, my foundation breaks up, which is like around my chin and right here. Except I do my brows. I'm using this brown eyeshadow and just a, y'all know, an eyebrow brush. Oh, I'm going to use my Juvia's Place concealer in number 12. That's what I'm going to use for under my eyes. I'm actually running out of this, which makes me sad because I love this concealer. This is what I use to actually conceal, and I like to put it on my little blemishes that I have right here, on the sides of my mouth. I have this little blemish right here that will not go away and leave me alone. And right here. My current favorite foundation isn't even a foundation, y'all. It is a Tinted Face Oil by Kosas. I love this so freaking much. Today I'm going to mix it with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation. I'm in the shade 11. If it would focus. Can you focus? Yes. Okay. And then the Kosas, I am in the shade 08. I don't use a lot of foundation anymore, so I just take one pump and I take a few drops of this, like 3-4 drops. I mix them together just like that, and then I just apply it on my face. My favorite foundation brush at the moment is the Il Makiage foundation brush. It's so good. And I just kind of mix it in with my concealer. It looks way lighter in person. I mean, it looks way lighter on camera than it does in person, which I knew that was gonna happen because this lighting is. I'm going to put a tiny bit of the Dior Skin Dior Forever foundation, just like a tiny little bit to darken it up a little bit. When you do your skincare routine really well before your makeup just goes on like silk, and I love that for me. I am taking this e.l.f. Putty Bronzer. This is what it looks like. It's in the color, I'm not sure what color this is, and this angled brush, and I'm going to carve out my cheeks, carve out my contour to the other side, into my forehead. Sometimes I take my contour over here, but sometimes I really don't like it how it looks. I'm just gonna blend that out. If I see that I'm not liking it over here, I'm just going to blend it out with my foundation brush. And that's what I do right here, like in the middle of my giant forehead, just to blend it with my my foundation, just so it's all seamless. To blend it out, I'm going to use a angled brush. And I just buff it out. Tap and swirl and upward motion. I don't go down because you don't want to go down when you're contouring your face because that will make your face fall. We want a lifted look, so we're going up. And I haven't blended out my concealer yet. That's why I'm being a little messy with my contour. Just blend this. I just sometimes just drag it a little right here. With the rest of the product that's on the brush, I'm going to contour my nose. I just love to contour my nose because, not because I like to change the shape of my nose, just because I like the look it gives. I don't really contour to change my nose shape. I contour to give that, you know, I don't know how to explain it. And I like to take my contour to my brow and my inner corner of my eyelids. Yes. I'm going to blend out my under eye concealer with this pointed kabuki brush by Luxie Cosmetics. I love Luxie. Their brushes are amazing. I like to go on my lid. This concealer can sit so long and it will blend out so nicely. That's what I really love about it. And the longer I leave it there, the more coverage it has. The more coverage I get because it's like there. It's been there for so long. So if I want just a, you know, a natural beat, I will leave it here. But I'm definitely going to highlight because I just love a highlighted look. And I've been taking my concealer out to the sides just because I've been enjoying it. And I have to say that e.l.f. Cosmetics has really been stepping up their game because their concealers, this hydrating camo concealer, satin finish, is amazing. And it's dope. I love it. And it's e.l.f. It gives like I only need a tiny bit. And it gives high-end concealer, I must say. So I had to let my battery charge for a second. I hope this concealer is not like dry, so moment of truth. Nope, still going great. And that's what I love about this concealer also because, that's what I love about this concealer too because it's just like, it reminds me of the Juvia's Place concealer that you can leave it on for so long and it just won't crease on you. I love that. Oh, and it's like so seamless, so beautiful. And I put the rest on my forehead, on my nose a little bit, and on my chin. I also kind of clean up my contour with this. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Now to set my concealer, I am using the Juvia's Place palette. The Juvia's Place setting powder. This is actually not the Juvia's Place setting powder. This is the Makeup for, I don't remember. It will be listed down below, but this, I actually ran out of the Juvia's Place powder. So I just replaced it with this powder because they're pretty similar. But the one that's in here is drugstore. So like I said, I crease a lot under my eyes. So I just tap it a little bit. Make sure all the creases are out. And then I set it with an angled brush. That's what it looks like. And set the top as well. And I just go down and up. And then it blends so nicely. Oh, I just realized I have a pimple that's coming right there. And then with a little more, I just set right here because right here is where I get so oily. And I just kind of set my forehead, around my mouth. Definitely have to set right here because my smile lines. And now we are set for highlight. To set my contour, I'm going to be using Ace Beauté. Their Paradise? Oh, Bronze in Paradise. Bronze in Paradise palette. This is what it looks like. As you can see, I've been abusing it because it's so good. It's so good. So, just going to set that. And I also use this kind of like a bronzer. And I don't think I use my nose bronzer to like change my nose shape because I do it really messily. So, messily, is that a word? I do it not precise, so that's why I think I'm not really contouring my nose. I'm just like bronzing up my nose. And then the bottom. Oh, okay. Okay, so I added some lashes while my camera battery charged. And for my blush, I'm using the Hip Dot blush in the color Red Moon. This is what it looks like. It's a super pretty light pink. There we go. And as you guys can see, everything's matching. It's just the brightness. And I'm using this, this is by Glamour Dolls, I guess. It's just a basic blush brush. And I just like to put it on the high points of my face. I like to take my blush back. And I also like to put some on my nose. And I like to put some also on my forehead. I just like to look blushy. Just put it everywhere. I have been loving this translucent powder by One Size. I got this when I worked with Ipsy, and I just put a tiny bit and I take a fluffy brush and I just set my face. This makes my skin so smooth, so pretty. Oh, I'm so surprised my nose ring was pretty much straight the whole time. For lips, I'm just gonna line it with a brown liner. Dark brown liner. And I don't know if you guys have ever gotten the cuts right here. I have 2 cuts on the side of my lips because I have not been drinking enough water. For today, I am only going to use gloss. I'm going to use, oh, this pimple is starting to itch. Anyways, I'm going to use this NYX Butter Gloss in Butterscotch. Some days I like a matte lip, some days I like a glossy lip. Just depends on how I feel. For some final touches, I'm going to use my contour powder and I'm going to kind of carve out my crease and just like take it right here. Because I like how that darkens up my face a little bit. I don't lose as much of my features when I do this. Yeah. Lastly, I'm going to take my highlighter. This is a Physicians Formula, I believe. No, J-Cat. J-Cat. You can find this at a beauty supply store. This is what it looks like, and it's just the prettiest highlight. So I just go on my nose. Highlighted. I go on my forehead because I love the way it makes my skin just look so natural, like I'm glowing from within. And then I go ham when I brows. You guys see that? On this side. A little bit on my chin. Under my brow. Real quick. And right here. Because this also makes me look like I'm glowing from within. And these are my two favorite setting sprays, the MAC Fix Plus and the Too Faced Hangover RX. Today I'm going to use a Too Faced Hangover RX just because it's like my tried and true. So, no, I'm going to use the MAC one just because the Too Faced one is not pumping the way I need it to. And this one just gives a good pump. Okay. And when it's already kind of dried, I just take more loose powder and just set the rest of my face. Like set my face all over again. And now with the sponge, I'm going to take a little bit more of my under eye setting powder and just tap it into more. See how it got way more highlighted? And I just keep it in the middle, in the center of my face for the most part. Yes, and then just blend everything. Alright my loves, so that was it for my everyday glam. Yeah, that was it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And your girl is back, period. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.